Procession is on stage. We are now waiting for the Chancellor's procession starting from the Aris Mule Hall. Congratulations, grandians of the day. Feel celebrated for this big achievement. Parents and guardians, welcome to Lukenya University. Our fourth graduation ceremony. We want to welcome you and allow you to enjoy it to the fullest. Thank you very much. Students, you can get your seats, identify your seats and take your seats. We are waiting for the Chancellor's procession starting from Aris Mule Hall. DJ. all stand as we invite the Chancellor's procession on stage. Let's all arise. We have the Chancellor's procession. The faculty. We have our second Lukenya University Chancellor, Professor Margaret McKenna, flagged by our Vice Chancellor, Professor Constituton and the Council Chair, Mr. Daniel Donye. We have our Council members also present, the Chair of the Board of Trustees, Honorable Sylvia Kasanga Mulo. The Chancellor's procession. The Chancellor's procession is taking the stage. After the Chancellor's procession has taken on stage, we have the national anthem and the East African anthem. Then I will invite, after the national anthem, I will invite the following people to give us prayers. Christian prayer led by Reverend Dr. Joseph Kioko, Muslim Imam Dr. Ibrahim Haji, and Idu will be represented by Mr. Sachin Shah. Let's take on the stage the Chancellor's procession. Welcome the founder of Lukenya University, Madam Martha Kasanga Mulo. Karibu, karibu, mama. Once the Chancellor's procession is fully settled, we'll have the national anthem and the East African anthem led by the soloists. Then after that, we shall have prayers. The Christian prayer led by Reverend Dr. Joseph Kioko. Then Muslim prayers will be led by Dr. Ibrahim Haji. And the Idu prayers will be led by Sachin Shah. The national anthem. Prayers.
Okay, let's pray. Father in heaven, we are bowed before you. You have taken all of us from our respective places to this great graduation ceremony. God of glory, my Father, I do commit each and every event that will take place today into your mighty and able hand. God of glory, lead our leaders, oh God, and bless each one of us, my Father. We pray for protection of them that are coming, and my Father, as they arrive and we have a successful graduation, we shall give glory and honor to you, Lord. Bless us and guide us. In Jesus' name we pray.
Let us pray by putting your hands in front of your face. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Malik Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'inu. Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغلوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
ओम अस्तो माँ सद्गमय तमसो माँ ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्माँ अमृतगमय दया कर दान विद्या का हमें परमात्मा देना, दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना। हमारे ध्यान में आओ प्रभु, आँखों में बस जाओ, अंधेरे दिल में आकर के परम ज्योति जगा देना। बहा दो ज्ञान की गंगा, दिल में प्रेम का सागर, हमें आपस में मिलजुल कर प्रभु रहना सिखा देना। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
Can all be seated? Thank you very much, Madam Chancellor. I want to take this opportunity to invite everybody to this occasion. It's the fourth graduation ceremony of Lukenya University. We all need to celebrate the big achievement for our students, guardians, and parents, and even the faculty for having brought the students this far. So let's remain in a celebration mood. We want to celebrate all of us. It's a big milestone for Lukenya University. And I want to make some few announcements. I also recognize several of us who have joined us. We have our second Chancellor of Lukenya University, Professor Margaret McKenna. We have the first Chancellor of Lukenya University, Mr. Aris Mule, with us also, who is retiring. We have the founder of Lukenya University, Madam Martha Kasanga Mulwa. We have the Chair Board of Trustees, Honorable Sylvia Kasanga. We have the Chair of the University Council, Mr. Daniel Ndonye. We also have other members of the council and members of the BOT who have joined us for this occasion. We have Honorable Aden Aji Yusuf, the MP Mandera East with his family. They are here. Lawrence Ombasa, Kisii County Government. Dr. Sialo Felix, Masai Mara University. Philip Nyange Maombe, member of University Council, Kenya Methodist University. The Chief Principal, Nagoret High School, Lynette Amemo, is also with us here. Dr. Paul Musila, CECM, Health, Makueni County. Sebastian Ichoni is also here. Minister for Roads and Infrastructure, Makueni County. We have Henry Chage, also from Kisii County Government. Feel appreciated, and every other member who has joined us for this important occasion. Graduates, feel welcome. The guardians and the parents, feel welcome to this important occasion. Another announcement, we have several places where you can be able to wash your hands. That means washrooms. We have, on my left, we have this Zoe lane. You'll be able to find some facilities down there. And on this other end, at the extreme end, we also have other facilities for the larger population on that end. Then those that are the dais here, then we also have some washrooms in the main administration block. So, and we have so many ushers that are assisting me in this particular function. So they are in proper dress that you can be able to identify them. In case you need any help, then they will be able to sort you. We also have Professor Okemwa Ezra, Registrar Academic Affairs, Machakos University. They are also here with us. Friends of the River family, that's friends of Mr. and Mrs. Mololo, Mr. and Mrs. Ali, Mr. and Mrs. Chada, Mr. and Mrs. Gao, Mr. and Mrs. Mutiso, Mr. and Mrs. Mulandi, Mr. and Mrs. Mulei, and Mr. and Mrs. Mulundi. Feel welcome to this important function. I want to invite the Registrar Academic Affairs to cite the statute for conferment of degrees, award of diplomas and certificates. Then later we'll have the Vice Chancellor constituting this important function. Registrar.
Madam Chancellor, before I cite the statute, I would like, in addition to other guests that have been recognized, I would like to recognize the Vice Chancellor, Great Lakes University of Kisumu. The Vice Chancellor, Machakos Lukenya University, will recognize her officially. Madam Chancellor, pursuant to the provisions of Statute 29 of Lukenya University, for the purpose of conferring degrees and award of certificates, there shall be held from time to time a meeting of the whole university which shall be called a congregation. The congregation shall be constituted of the Chancellor, the officers of the university, the academic staff, the convocation, the graduates, and the students of the university. The Vice Chancellor shall declare a congregation of the university, a meeting convened for the purpose of conferring degrees and award certificates and diplomas, and shall pronounce such congregation dissolved at the end of the ceremony. Madam Chancellor, I now invite the Vice Chancellor, Lukenya University, Professor Constituton Nyamboga, to congregate and constitute Lukenya University 4th graduation ceremony. Professor Nyamboga, Vice Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, by virtue of the Lukenya University Statute 29, Part 7, I declare this assembly the 4th congregation of Lukenya University for awarding of certificates, diplomas, and conferment of degrees officially constituted.
Thank you very much. We can now run the ceremony with the blessings of the Vice Chancellor. Madam Chancellor, the student community have prepared some entertainment items for you. I hope you'll be entertained. The first group that will be entertaining us is the Kamba Band. Kindly get ready, followed by Kalenjin, then Kisi. We have the Minjikendan group, then we have Luo, and finally we'll have Joshua Kalimbo with a poem. Kamba Band, get on stage and please save time.
Mwakelesia wa mama tukaketaloke talakini kinene na tuendete kuwasa talakini kinene na tuendete kuwasa taendete mwamba sana mao senyovyo taendete mwamba sana mao fanivyo. Ukalawa telesia sabi kava ukalawa telesia sabi kava ukimbwezi kunokwera mono sabi kava ukimbwezi kunokwera mono wendo kese kundia telesia kendo akwa wendo kese kundia telesia my baby.
Let's celebrate the Kamba band. Let's celebrate them as they leave the stage. And we have no restrictions. If you still feel you can be able to join the group for the dance, then you are welcome. We have the Kalenjin dance. The Kalenjin community, they have a number for us. The Kalenjin students, if you can join them also.
What up, Leggett, yo? Go to the watch. Kalenjin Gambul. Ijomo. Damakwe.
Big Team Records.
The Kalenjin grandparents are also there.
Ajame nego tab Leggett, yo.
That is a student.
Legend block jam nye wala mnye. Anyi wala anyi. Burge wala burge. Ogo lock ya kiki balu Lukenya ko set ko bor obor wala obor. O nyoru gasi nyoru wala nyoru. Ogo ga men nyanja ne ki kunyo ko ta lodge. Iwe ko ke wi wala wi. Magi utie frangili wi wala wi. Ogo Chancellor ne nyoni taga to taga le taga. Ogo bas la taga le taga. Ago king wala king.
Kitine bye bye. 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 Tagu engano. Tagu engano. Mimugulela. Kitine bye.
Sere tumdanya sere sere tumdanya sere aya sere.
Let's appreciate
tumdanya sere
the
efi
community
sigole
as they get out of stage.
sere efi sigole aya sere danya sere
Let's appreciate the Kalenjin group as they exit the stage. Let's appreciate them as they get out of stage. Let's appreciate the Kalenjin group.
Hey, pai pai mugulel dande bomman. Amutum danyo.
The next on stage will be Kisi community. Kisi community, get ready. Kisi community, get ready. As we appreciate the Kalenjin group, let's appreciate them more. Thank you very much. Kisi community, Madam Chancellor, we try to encourage our communities to showcase their culture. The Kisi community, get on stage.
Wow. Abuja. Devia mantuve bache.
Vice Chancellor, your people are there. I said there are no restrictions. Graduates can also join your friends. You are Kisi students.
Woo! Bangy, 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 chukujara biro. Era biro. Saito kisi, kisi amasa ase chindaru na machani. Echimbu chana sukari, erichi mone karam. Engu bande gatabo bangy, bangy, chukujara biro. Era biro. Bangy, 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 chukujara biro. Era biro. Abanda ba komora morandorori, abanda ba komora machogu norori, machogu tenne nanga bagani ba korore, machogu tenne nanga bagani ba korore ra. Abanda ba komora morandorori, abanda ba komora morandorori, moratenne nanga bagani ba korore, moratenne nanga bagani ba korore ra. Abanda ba komoria minganorori, abanda ba komoria maovenorori, abanda ba komoria makayanorori, abanda ba komoria kalebonorori, kalebo tenne nanga bagani ba korore, kalebo tenne nanga bagani ba korore ra. Abanda ba komoria kalebonorori, abanda ba komoria kalebonorori, kalebo tenne nanga bagani ba korore. Abanda ba komoria ogetonori, abanda ba komoria ogetonori, ukari tenne nanga bagani ba korore, ugeto tenne nanga bagani ba korore ra. Abanda ba komoria ogetonori, abanda ba komoria ogetonori, ugeto tenne nanga bagani ba korore, ugeto tenne nanga bagani ba korore ra.
Let's appreciate the Kisi community as they exit the stage. Let's appreciate the Kisi as they exit the stage. The next will be Luo community. Luo community, you get on stage. Let's appreciate the Kisi community. The Luo community. The Luo community, let's appreciate the Luo community as they get on stage. Luo community. The Luo community, then we'll also have the Somali community also.
Yana bibinye. Teramo. Kula ngoma. Yana miala.
You can join in the
Kanungo, 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 kanungo eteko. Kanungo eteko. Ogura eteko. Ni kanungo. Teramo. Mana mi no mera. Ani wala la 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 mama Ani wala la 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 na kona toma. Ala kamwala le kudiamo na kona toma. Tiano wala le kudawaya na tuna toma. Kwani joma dongo muda ya mabuta pelewa. Kide moro dia mawe sia ya lengo. Kide moro tu tia mwizo mwizo. Kide moro we tia mwizo mwizo.
The Luo community. Twende kazi. community start getting ready. Somali community start getting ready. The Luo community. Let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate them as they exit the stage. Let's appreciate them as they exit the stage. The next will be Somali community. Then finally, Joshua Kalimbo. Let's appreciate the Luo community as they exit the stage. Thank you very much, the Luo community. The Somali community. The Somali community want to give you a chance. We know you travel from very far.
Dhaqankaygu masuulo ama soobka wax sheegayo salaama samadayo
Somali community, thank you very much. All the way from Madeira, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. We can't take it for granted that you are here with us. We have Joshua Kalimbo. Joshua Kalimbo. Joshua Kalimbo, take on stage.
media group. Tumeuona mkono wake Bwana. Milima nzuri tumeyaona, Mungu umetenda, ni kweli umeweza.
Achumiaye juani,
Kulia kivulini.
chama cha Kiswahili Lukenya twawaletile shairi lenye mada.
Hongera kwa kuwafili.
Makinikeni nasi hadi tamati. Karibuni.
Shairi tumelijaza, furaha kuelezea. Vizuri tumewatunza, wanetu tumewalea. Maadili kuwafunza, pesa tukiwatumia. Leo hii mmefuzu, sisi tunafurahia. Wazazi twawauliza, mwajua tuliumia. Ni mengi yalituliza, ila tulivumilia. Pesa zilitatiza, ndipo tukalala. Tumefuzu tu lakini, hakika tuliteseka. Lukenya tumeshafika, na mikoa twawasili. Vile tulijukumika, tulikonda kweli kweli. Safari yakamilika, maisha utoka mbali. Leo hii mmefuzu, sisi tunafurahia. Asanteni kwa kufika, leo ndio twawasili. Tulikuwa tumechoka, tunaongea ukweli. Mateso tukikumbuka, ilikuwa mbaya hali. Tumefuzu tu lakini, hakika tuliteseka. Hongera mlivyosoma, mlipofika chuoni. Tulipobaki kulima, tulijikaza shambani. Tumepokea heshima, mmefana masomoni. Leo hii mmefuzu, sisi tunafurahia. Ni ukweli tulisoma asubuhi na jioni, na pia tuliinama, msiulize kwa nini. Maisha yana gharama, tuliinama jamani. Tumefuzu tu lakini, hakika tuliteseka. Tangu mlipozaliwa, mnapenda kuitisha. Kidogo mnachopewa, mwasema hakijatosha. Wazazi tunaelewa changamoto za maisha. Leo hii mmefuzu, sisi tunafurahia. Maisha ni kama dawa, ipunguzayo presha. Maisha si dawa, utamu wake huisha. Na maisha si maziwa ya watoto kuonyesha. Wazazi twawashukuru kwa yote mnayofanya. Kwa pamoja tunasema tumeshinda hivi vita. Shahada ni kitu chema, wakati umekipata. Kwa bidii ukisoma, bila shaka utapita. Hapa ndipo tunakoma, mengine yatafuata. Ngoja! Hatujamaliza! Ni kikosi kikamilifu, kikosi maarufu, kikosi maradufu. Chama cha Kiswahili Lukenya cha Kilu.
Thank you very much, Sandakta. Thank you very much. You have a new terminology you can use at home. Sandakta. Madam Chancellor, I want to appreciate the following people for joining us for this occasion. We have Kailash from Subati Flower Farm. They are our neighbors here. We have Family Bank represented by Mr. Quindo Kamito and Julius, manager Getaway, a mall in Nairobi. Then Ministry of Education here is represented by Secretary Administration, University Education, Frederick Dambuki, who is here to represent the Cabinet Secretary. Madam Chancellor, allow me now to invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic Affairs to take over from this point. Deputy Vice Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, apologies for a small mishap. Madam Chancellor, is the moment to award some outstanding students. And with your permission, allow me to invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Academic and Students Affairs, Dr. Peter Karanja, to present 3 students who are going to receive the Board of Trustee Chairperson's Award. Dr. Karanja, please welcome.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to call upon the BOT chairperson to present awards to the following students in the various categories indicated. Madam BOT chairperson, please. Madam BOT chairperson, we have the following students who I will request to step forward and wait on the carpet in front of the BOT chairperson. Albanas Kito, please come forward. Let's make it faster, as fast as we can. I hope you are already there. Harakisha tafadhali, wewe bado damu moto. Welcome. Madam Chancellor, Madam BOT Chairperson, I present Mr. Albanas Kitu, who, after careful consideration, after careful analysis, the faculty determined Mr. Albanas Kitu to be the best student overall in academics. Mr. Albanas Kitu, please step forward to add to the dais to receive your award.
So, congregation, Madam Chancellor, the BOT has a tradition where our best student is given a scholarship to come back and study his master's degree. The first year will be covered, and that we extend to this gentleman. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Naomba tusahau hata tumesoma, tumpigie makofi ya kienyeji na aridhi. Si kidogo, ameshinda kila mtu wote ambao tuko na makofia hapa. Asante Bwana Albanas. Now, Madam Chancellor, Madam BOT Chair, I request you again kindly to step forward again as I present the best students in non-academic matters. May the following students step forward. Naftali Makore. Harakisha tafadhali. Austin Onyango umefika? Odhiambo Joseph Onyango. Harakishani, where are they? Harakisha, are they there? Okay. In front of you, Madam BOT Chairperson, is Mr. Naftali Makore and Mr. Austin, you are Austin, Mr. Austin Onyango. These students participated in an essay writing competition, which was very, very, very high profile competition, and we thought they should be awarded. And therefore, these students participated in an essay competition, and they were the best overall. I therefore present Mr. Naftali Makore and Mr. Austin Onyango, and Odhiambo Joseph in absentia. Karibuni on the stage.
Thank you. Please come and
Let's proceed
Chancellor.
to save time. Tafadhali mmesoma na mnajua maana ya muda.
So just to let the congregation know that this is coming out of a public lecture that we had that was organized by our council member, Mr. Sachin Shaha, and Dr. Heda, who is our pro-chancellor. They brought to us Swami Shubaritan Puri, who spoke to us about dreams, about embrace your dreams. And out of that, this competition was put forward to write an essay, and these were the top students. We appreciate them, and we do have something for them. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson, for that moment that you have awarded our students. They feel encouraged. In education, we call that motivation. Now I will continue with the program as indicated. Okay, Madam Chancellor, keep on consulting. Watu wamesoma wana consult kila wakati. I am now presenting the student leader. In some universities, they call them the president. Huyu ni president wa wanafunzi. And you know we are here because of the students. And the students take the front seat as we guide them towards life. And therefore, I want to now invite Mr. Naftali Makore to make his speech. Mr. Chairman.
Madam Chancellor, all invited guests, faculty members, parents and guardians, comrades, class 2022 graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I take this opportune time on behalf of the students to warmly welcome you all to the 4th graduation ceremony. Congratulations, our gallant soldiers, the 2022 class. Madam Chancellor, today marks a very important day to Lukenya University fraternity. We are witnessing the first graduation ceremony after the grant of charter to our institution. Allow me to blow my own trumpet as being a chairperson of students in a chartered university headed by a chancellor from abroad, Professor Margaret McKenna. What a remarkable achievement. Graduates, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Your university academic journey started the first day you were admitted as a student. We are persuading you to join masters and other favorable courses in the near future. Be the first ambassadors of our university, even as you become productive alumni. You are opening a new chapter in the book of life. This means that if you didn't do great things, then you did small things in a great way. It is true that you reap what you sow. You sowed discipline, you will reap success. You sowed hard work, you will reap good grades. You sowed commitment, you will reap opportunities in life. Your bodacious work has given your parents and guardians a reason to smile. They have invested in you since you joined school up to now. They knew that a time like this could come. A time to smile and forget the frowns you had on your faces. A time to laugh and forget how you cried when you had nothing in your pockets. A time to be united and forget the days your family drifted apart. A time to enjoy and forget all the tribulations you passed through. Now, this is the time. This is the time that you will know the reason as to why you have been learning. On the other hand, this is the time you have so many friends surrounding you in the village. Those who refuse to support you will be the first ones to congratulate you because the degree you've been awarded belongs to the entire society. The society will have the true reflection of the vitality of your dreams. Graduates, try to imagine the merriment in the hearts of your parents and guardians today. Look at their glittering faces with their stunning smile from ear to ear. Madam Chancellor, we acknowledge the role of the lecturers also who edified our graduates on the epistemic matters. They have imparted knowledge and skills and exposed them to the core curricular activities. It's obvious that after finishing the academic coursework, persistent graduates now will lead a successful life. Never allow your mind to let in the element of indolence. Remember, hard work never goes unrewarded. Have the courage to take risks because risks are there to give you courage. Please, graduates, we ask you to have valor in this academic war. Stay unabashed even during difficult times. Have inimitable habits for the future generations to emulate. Knowledge is power. Use this knowledge that you have tapped from the lecturers to impact lives of the people in the society.
Gentlemen, all protocols observed. Good morning. Madam Chancellor, allow me call upon the persons I work with, that is part of the executive committee, to come forward and congratulate our graduates. Kindly, and you save time.
Tumeona mkono wake Bwana.
Madam Chancellor, we have Mr. Anton, who is a member of the executive. You can wave to the graduates. Thank you very much. We have Mr. Dennis Kalatina, also a member of the executive committee. We have Madam Ross, who is the treasurer, executive committee. We have Mr. Clovis Omulo, who is the secretary. And we have a member, maybe your name, please. Madam? Madam Ruth is just an interested party. Is in attendance to the executive committee. Thank you very much. May you get seated. Madam Chancellor, allow me to thank you all for gathering here for this auspicious occasion. To our dear graduates, I am delighted to congratulate you all for having reached this far. Congratulations. It takes God's interventions through prayer and persistence to achieve such a milestone in your faith to success. In a special way, let me extend my appreciation to the founders of Lukenya University, Board of Trustees, the University Council, the Senate, and all stakeholders for their continued efforts to make Lukenya University great. Madam Chancellor, a few weeks ago, we all converged here to celebrate the eagerly awaited charter. Thanks to those who made it happen. It is out of such deeds that the generations to come is impacted and will continue to pursue knowledge in this wonderful oasis. Madam Chancellor, in less than 2 years ago, I assumed the office of the chairperson in the Lukenya Alumni Association. Much has been achieved through consultation with the relevant officers and the stakeholders to have the ground set in our efforts towards giving back to our alma mater. As you graduate today, you are automatically subscribed to the Alumni Association and become one of the key stakeholders to soldier on in making Lukenya University great. I request the office bearers in the Alumni Association to be more vigilant and do what it pertains to keep alumni members informed and involved on the programs of the day. Madam Chancellor, much has been happening in our institution that has drawn the attention of the international community. Just to mention the innovations, projects of students, the engineering of knowledge towards crop and animal husbandry among pastoralist communities, among others. Dear grantees, I'm convinced that you have gained the right knowledge and you are ready to meet and conquer the world challenges, providing solutions and alternatives for sustainable development. I am a living testimony that our alma mater gives the finest, the true meaning of homegrown, and that these ones are not genetically modified to cause harm. Madam Chancellor, as I conclude, let me wish everyone the best as we join hands to say once more, congratulations on your day. Thank you, and may God bless Lukenya University. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alumni Chair. The alumni is a very important organization in the university. They represent us outside there. And many universities in the world grow by through the support, both material and advice from the alumni. We value you very much. Soon there'll be another group joining the alumni. This is the group that is leaving. And now I call upon the best overall student or the best overall graduate to read the class valedictory address to congregation. Hiyo kizungu mingi, valedictory just means serving as farewell. So as they come, they will, they are telling us farewell, but they join us again through the alumni. Karibu sana, the best overall graduate. Tumpigie makofi akikuja.
Madam Chancellor, all invited guests, faculty members, parents and guardians, fellow graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Fellow graduates, hoye! Fellow graduates, hoye! Comrade power! Yeah, soon we are leaving that term. Madam Chancellor, with a lot of humility, I'm highly privileged to be selected among my able graduates to deliver this speech during a solemn and joyous occasion. The fourth Lukenya University graduation ceremony marks the end of remarkable 4 years of determination and hard work. It is also a symbolism of period of opening a new chapter in history as we transit to the job market. Together we share our success stories with a lot of jubilation. Congratulations, fellow graduates. Today is our day. Hence, we deserve a round of applause. Because we have made it, we are the people. Please, can you show me your happiness by giving me a high five? Madam Chancellor, allow me to request my fellow graduates to join me in singing a popular song which has its roots in Psalm 118 verse 24. Fellow graduates, we start. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad. Let's go. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad. Thank you, thank you. Madam Chancellor, the melodious voices you have heard during the singing illustrate that in Lukenya University, it has not been the business as usual, but we have been equipped with necessary skills and knowledge ready for the world of work. The university has also helped us to discover our talents and use it for the betterment of humanity. Madam Chancellor, in the words of Winston Churchill, that history is a great teacher, and those who fail to learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Please, permit me to trace our history on how it all began 4 years ago. We all came through the prestigious gates of Lukenya University as individuals with different backgrounds, full of hopes and aspirations. Most of us had bigger dreams than Martin Luther King Jr. We did not know our way around and uncertain what our years in university would bring. Our journey in the university was a fantastic one, with some bumps along the way, especially towards the end when the deadly COVID-19 pandemic struck the whole world. In the midst of this, we are grateful that we are seated here today as victors who deserve to be crowned as kings and queens. To our lovely parents, guardians, and sponsors, words are not enough to express our grateful and gratitude to you. Thank you for your financial and moral support, parental care, and invaluable advice. Fellow graduates, join me in saluting them. We really cannot reward them for their lifelong sacrifice, but for sure, our Almighty God will bless you abundantly. In a special way, let me thank the government of Kenya for creating a special fund to support our education through HELB. It is true that without HELB, our 4-year training could have been in a limbo. It is my humble urge to all graduates to have a culture of paying back the loan for the benefits of other needy students. Madam Chancellor, I also thank the various county governments and our different constituencies for the extra support in forms of loans, scholarships, and bursaries that enable us to achieve our dreams in life. I cannot forget the university support in terms of work-study programs that assisted some of us in one way or another. Also to the university founders, thank you for your financial support through a special kitty courtesy of Honorable Justice Kasanga Mulwa Foundation. The name of this great man, the late Justice Kasanga Mulwa, is forever written in history books as having helped the less fortunate members of the society to achieve their educational dreams. To all Lukenya staff members, we say kudos for being there for us. Your dedication and commitment was marvelous. It is through your effort that we are leaving the university refined and polished for the job market. Truly, you dusted our brains of mediocrities and inscribed our brains knowledge, skills, and right attitude. We promise that we will never let you down. To our dear comrades, hey! To our dear comrades who are yet to complete their studies, our lives as students would have been incomplete without you. Join me, graduates, to wave to them. Fellow comrades, today you have come as witness in this great ceremony. It is truly a fantastic day since it acts as an encouragement for you to work hard for a brighter future ahead. Anybody who tries hard will never go unrewarded. To my fellow graduates, today as we leave this prestigious university under the sun, it is true to attest that we are better individuals. This is due to the certificates. This is not due to the certificates we have acquired over the years and the diplomas we are about to be awarded or the degrees which will be conferred today. It is because the university has instilled in us vital values of honesty, integrity, aid work, kindness, perseverance, humility, and resilience, among others. These key values will help us maneuver through the life handles, and our resolve is never to give up. Colleagues, the challenges in life are made to strengthen us towards a greater goal. Dear friends, let us endeavor to strive for excellence in our different disciplines. Let the fear of failure not hinder us from realizing our full potential in life. Today's graduation theme of re-engineering knowledge and skills for the sustainable employment is a wake-up call to utilize the entrepreneurial and technical skills that the university has impacted on us to build our great country. Let us not be submerged by unusual talks of there are no jobs, the rate of unemployment in Kenya is high, graduates have skill mismatch. Let us all arise and create a job, not only for ourselves, but also for others. Madam Chancellor, allow me to conclude by a memorable quote from Albert Einstein, that everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. All of us have different strengths and abilities, thus we are all created upon to utilize our God-given talents for the benefit of humanity. No one should be judged based on what others are able or unable to do. We are leaving this university as a proud alumni of Lukenya University, with our heads high focused on the horizon. For the graduating class of 2022, once more, congratulations. God bless Lukenya University. God bless our motherland country, Kenya. Thank you all.
Our guests, that is none other than Albanas Kito, our best overall student. I am a linguist and I can guarantee you that is one of the best eloquent speeches that anyone can give. Thank you, Bwana Albanas. Now, Madam Chancellor, allow me to call upon the Vice Chancellor to address the congregation and proceed with the next section of the ceremony. Bwana Vice Chancellor, karibu.
Once again, it's a very good morning, Madam Chancellor. Before I go to my many remarks, which gives focus on what we are and what we expected to be, I would through your permission, proceed and recognize in my capacity as the Vice Chancellor the following. Foremost, our graduates. Without them, we wouldn't have been here. So, Ongera graduates. Other guests, Madam Chancellor, includes Professor Margaret McKenna, who is our Chancellor, Dr. Brakas Heda, our Pro-Chancellor, Lukenya University, Ms. Mada Murwa, founder of Lukenya University and Council Member, Honorable Sylvia Kasanga, BOT Chair, Lukenya University, members of the BOT Lukenya University, Mr. Daniel Indonya, Council Chair, Lukenya University, all council members of Lukenya University, Mr. Aris Muller, the first Chancellor, Lukenya University, and our former figurehead, or father figurehead, now we have a mother figurehead, Professor Hazel Misida Mumbo, Vice Chancellor, Great Lakes, Mr. Philip Nyange, a member of Council Kemu, Mr. Enel Change, Education Director, Kisii County, Professor Esra Ondario Kemwa, representing Vice Chancellor, Machakos University, Mr. Kairaz Magnarel Babania, General Manager, Subati Group, Mr. Paul Ngunjiri, Area Manager, Family Bank, Eastern Region, Rollins Nyakweba, Chief Principal, Dagoretti High School, CRO representing VC Masai Mara, Dr. Nyakundi and Dr. Magara representing Moi University Vice Chancellor. Above all, the representative of the minister, that is Frederick Ndambuki. All of you, you are welcome to our beautiful university. We are no longer young, we are where others are now. Once again, God is good. Madam Chancellor, I'm delighted to welcome you and all invited guests to Lukenya University fourth graduation ceremony. This is indeed a special occasion to the university, graduates and all stakeholders. I wish to take this earliest opportunity to proudly congratulate all the graduates of class 2022 for completing their studies successfully in a record time. Because of your hard work and commitment, today we join you to celebrate your success. Ongera sana. Eleanor Roosevelt, an American president, had a very good saying, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Today you have realized a beautiful dream by graduating from Lukenya University. As you graduate today, let this be the beginning of many more graduation ceremonies that you will partake. Lukenya University is the place to further your studies. Madam Chancellor, in a special way, allow me to thank all the stakeholders of Lukenya University, namely founder BOT chairperson, Mada Murwa, BOT members led by distinguished leadership of Honorable Senator Sylvia Kasanga, University Council members under stewardship of Mr. Daniel Indonye, University management and Senate, staff, parents and guardians, among others. The collective synergistic efforts of these stakeholders have made it possible for us to have our 4th graduation convocation today. As a university, we are proud of the resilience and the synergies emanating from team efforts from all our current stakeholders. Madam Chancellor, I wish also to appreciate the government of Kenya for awarding our university a charter on 2nd August 2022. We are now a fully-fledged university in Kenya that is recognized both locally, regionally, and internationally. We are also grateful to the government for honoring us by appointing our DVC Infrastructure Management, Ms. Mudheo Kasanga, as a member of the Presidential Working Party on Education Reforms, as per the Kenya Gazette Notice of 30th September 2022. The DVC Infrastructure Management has joined a team of eminent personalities tasked to evaluate the competence-based curriculum for crucial policy recommendations in our country's education sector. Madam Chancellor, the university fraternity is honored to present 361 graduates for the conferment of various degrees and award of diplomas and certificates of Lukenya University. It's also worthy to mention that out of the 361 graduates, 246 are from the School of Education and Social Sciences, 56 from the School of Business and Economics, and 59 from the School of Agriculture, Technical Studies, and Natural Sciences. Madam Chancellor, our graduates have fulfilled all academic program requirements for conferment of various degrees and award of diplomas, certificates, and artisan as follows. 29 of our graduates will be awarded a master's degree. 1 of our graduates will be awarded a postgraduate diploma in education. 261 will be awarded bachelor's degrees, 40 diplomas, 25 certificates, and 4 artisans. Madam Chancellor, our university is committed to its vision of being a dynamic university, committed to excellence in teaching, research, training, and community service. To affirm this further, allow me to enumerate our key success stories and challenges. Affairs of the university. Madam Chancellor, Lukenya University has 3 schools, namely School of Education and Social Sciences, School of Business and Economics, and School of Agriculture and Technical Studies. Our university, from its inception in 2015, has experienced tremendous growth in student numbers, physical and human resources, as well as in academic programs on offer. Let me thank the government for their continued support through Kenya Universities and College Central Placement Service and the Commission of University Education by placing students to our university. Approval of revised curricula. In order to ensure that Lukenya University meets the market needs, the university has continuously improved the existing curricula. We have reviewed all the courses offered at the university by evaluating their relevance to the needs of the industry, positioning and aligning programs to the market trends, impacts on society, and their sustainability. Student co-curricular activities. Madam Chancellor, to develop holistic students, Lukenya University focuses on both academic matters and student co-curricular activities in equal measure. Our students are actively participating in co-curricular activities like games, sports, clubs, and religious organizations. Madam Chancellor, allow me to appreciate and recognize the proactive efforts of our BOT chairperson, Honorable Sylvia Kasanga, for organizing a talk to students on mental health, which has greatly strengthened the university efforts in managing and reducing cases of mental health. Thanks also for organizing a public lecture on 8th October 2022 entitled Knowing Your Dreams, facilitated by Swam Puli. The public lecture was an eye-opener to both students and staff as they were energized to dream big. Accommodation. Madam Chancellor, the university, being residential, has expanded its infrastructure to accommodate growing number of students and staff. New hostels and staff houses have been put up to accommodate the growing number of students and staff. It's worth to mention that Lukenya University is a large community comprising of all the social amenities, primary and secondary school, a registered health center, and a police post. This creates a very serene environment for learning and serving community members around us. On a right note, we are among the few universities that has a chancellor residence within the university. I can also challenge all the universities presented around. Chancellors come and go, but we have a residence. Hata mkitaka kuona, welcome. Aris Muli Multipurpose Hall and Justice Kasanga Mura Memorial Library. Madam Chancellor, the university has put up a multipurpose hall with a capacity of over 1,200 students per sitting. Also, we boast of a ultra-modern library with a capacity to accommodate 2,000 library users per sitting. Our staff and students now have a conducive environment to conduct learning, training, and research. Our library is linked to other university libraries, and we have subscribed to information databases locally and globally. Research, collaboration, and partnership. Madam Chancellor, with regard to research and conferences, our university has held successfully 3 international conferences organized by different schools. These research conferences have attracted both local and international participants. We have also enhanced our research network locally and globally through a number of collaborations, linkages, and partnerships. Some of the key output from collaboration and partnership include Lukenya University signed an MOU with Technical University Rosenheim in Germany, whose main aim is to assist in development of appropriate curricula and development of the Furniture Technology Center in Lukenya University. On 23rd June 2022, Lukenya University participated in the Global Accelerating Agriculture in East Africa, a workshop organized by Virginia Tech University, USA. As a deliverable of the workshop, a Global Accelerating Productivity Report 2022 was developed. The university signed an MOU with Innovative Academic Placement Solutions on 4th October 2022, whose aim is to assist our students access attachment places with ease and also place them in different jobs in industries. It will also facilitate exchange programs among students. The university has also partnered with the Ministry of ICT to provide training to our students on the world of work through Achira Digital. The ministry staff stationed in Kibwezi and Mali have trained a total of 150 students. Our university is a global center of excellence in climate smart agriculture in the whole of Africa. The Africa Association and Vertical Farming has also set up a vertical farming project at Lukenya University. Our university hosted the first ever workshop called Youth Consultative Forum on Pastoralists from date 27 to 29th of September 2022. This workshop was sponsored by the International Livestock Research Institute. The workshop consisted of youth pastoralists from Ethiopia, Tanzania, and Kenya, and was aired live in the Kenyan mainstream media, KTN, and others. A declaration made by the youth pastoralists at the end of the workshop was presented in the United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP27, in Egypt, which took place on 6th to 18th November 2022. Challenges faced by the university, Madam Chancellor. As a university, we have faced challenges, although they have provided us with opportunities to be innovative. As I've explained earlier, due to increase in student enrollment over the years, our infrastructure facilities have been overstretched. It is my humble prayer to the county government and our key stakeholders, namely banks, organizations, and their alumni, to take a leading role in mobilizing funds for the university infrastructure development. Faculty members are also called upon to write winning proposals for donor funding of developmental projects in the university. Madam Chancellor, I hope you have also noticed that the Moram Road from Mutitande to the university needs some upgrade, since it can be impassable, especially during rainy seasons. In almost all the university occasions, we have ventilated over this issue, but allow me to further appeal to both the national and the county governments to come to our aid and assist by tarmacking the road. This will make transportation to the university easier and affordable. It will also lead to opening up of investment opportunities for the surrounding community members. Madam Chancellor, as we all wish to see a new year 2023, as Senate management, and with support of University Council and the Board of Trustees, we endeavor to focus on, one, reinvigorating impactful research in the agricultural sciences and the information and the business management, and not forgetting education management and research that would result in increased research income, exponential growth of research outputs such as publications, improved citations, and vibrant community engagements. Number two, developing technology-driven and robust processes in research management, teaching and learning, and all other institutional processes. Number three, reading a vibrant and responsive governance and management system which empowers the directorates and promotes efficiency, effectiveness, accountability, and a sense of responsibility, while ensuring adherence to Commission of University Education-based laws and other relevant Ministry of Education, national laws and regulations. Four, increasing Lukenya visibility and hence rankings by, among others, ensuring a strong web presence through aggressive propagation of our achievements and outputs via appropriate social media or web outlets. Number five, creating a sense of ownership and a commitment among students, faculty, staff, and alumni to promote creativity and innovation. Madam Chancellor, for the sake of our parents and stakeholders, I'm delighted to announce that the university has introduced new programs that are both competitive and market-driven. Thus, encourage your children and neighbors to consider choosing our university as their choice for programs such as Bachelor of Arts in Administration and Governance, Bachelor of Science in Analytical Chemistry, Bachelor of Information and Communication Technology, Diploma in Community Health, Diploma in Nutrition and Dietetics, MS Agriculture, MSc Business Management, Master of Arts in Geography, and so forth. Madam Chancellor, now allow me to address our graduates. Dear graduates, today's ceremony marks a transition from the university to the labor market. In line with our fourth graduation theme of engineering knowledge and skills for sustainable employment, we are alive to the fact that youth unemployment is not only a concern locally but also globally. Also, the world's labor market has changed in ways we couldn't fathom due to the devastating effect of COVID-19 pandemic. As the great authors Isaac Asimov once said, the only constant is change. Since the world is constantly changing, it's my hope that Lukenya University has molded you holistically to be rich in character, resilience, stamina, and mental presence to withstand whatever curveballs life throws at you. You are now equipped with relevant competences to be globally competitive. The entrepreneurial and life skills that you have acquired will enable you to bridge this gap by not relying on formal employment, but also being an employer. Please, graduates, seize every opportunity that comes your way by being creative, innovative, and adventurous. We today commission you to the world to tackle the societal challenges and strive to solve them. As you embark on a lifelong journey, we set you to the path of self-realization and service to humanity, which is in line with our motto, Postera Cras Camaraude, laboring for the benefit of the future generation. Once again, congratulations. Thank you, and God bless you all. God bless Lukenya University. Now, thank you for that. Now it's my duty, to, on behalf of many other things outside there, you may know that exams started today, and therefore some of the very VIPs we are invited are involved in going. They are crisscrossing almost everywhere to ensure that there is a lot of what we call exams done with a lot of security or a lot of secureness. And that's why you are not seeing like the Commission of University Education. And also there are a number of graduations also taking place in many universities. But on behalf of all those that have said other than the ministry, which I'll call later, I would call Professor Mumbo to just say a word on behalf of all the Vice Chancellors, on behalf of all the registrars who are representing Vice Chancellors here, and on behalf of members of the Council who are also represented here before I call the Chairman of the Council to address you. Professor Mumbo.
Madam Chancellor, sir, the Governing Council, the trustees, the founder members, all protocol observed. When I came to Lukenya today, I thought I would just experience what graduation is in another university. I least expected to talk in this congregation, but I'm so privileged to be part of this history. There are several assumptions that I made when I was coming here. First, I thought that the graduation would be at Athi River. When I got to Nairobi, then I realized that I had to drive another 3 hours to get to Mtitandei. Then I thought it would be maybe 5 kilometers to the venue. Then I realized that I needed to drive probably another hour to get here. And that was quite an experience. Where I've learned, I didn't know what to expect really. I just knew that it was going to be a simple graduation. Students would graduate and things would move on as usual. But to my surprise, Madam Chancellor, I have first of all experienced Kibwezi. The meandering and the trees, the natural trees that are within the region is so amazing. It's so beautiful. Lukenya sits in a very serene place, a place that you can only do the best. Then when I got here, I experienced culture. I experienced different cultures that it just doesn't come. It looks like a lot of effort had been put into it, and that the students have been socialized to know that culture is important. I think this is one of the things that I'm taking home, Madam Chancellor. The other thing is the eloquence of the students who've stood up here. They are orators in their own right. Everybody who's come here has spoken so well. What that tells me is that there is a lot of work going on here. The education here is profound. And the students that we're about to graduate are not just any students. They're going to make a difference in society. And students and parents, this is a defining moment for you. This is what we call the aha moment. If it is your first graduation, it will never be, there will never be another first. So you have done so well for the last 4 years. You have managed to graduate, and there is only life there is only good life out there. I'm not saying there are no challenges, but you can only excel beyond what you've done. As the best student said, that we cannot lament about there being no jobs, that life is hard. It is about you to define your way forward from here. And if you decide that there are no jobs, then it will be no jobs. If you decide that there are a lot of things that you can do to make a difference in society, then there will be. I'm so proud of you. You are so energetic. You are so smart. Madam Chancellor, I love this university. I love the vibrance. I love the parents. You see, they have been so committed over the years, and today they are witnessing their children graduate. Some students go to school for 4 years, and when their parents go for graduation, there are no results, which means they haven't been going to class and they have not graduated per se, but they've been getting money from their parents as fees, and they never gotten anywhere. The other thing that has impressed me about this university, everywhere I turned, it said, no drug, is it, we are there is no drug. Is it drug-free zone? In every corner, there is drug-free zone. That tells you the values of this university. This university is made in a foundation of virtues that want to help our students not to waste their lives in drugs, but to be rightful people who are going to support the society. That was amazing. The other is no corruption, not corruption tolerance or something like that. I'm going to put that in my university as well. I will declare no corruption and no drug zone. That is amazing. And for the founders of this university, may God bless you. What I realize is that you're not responding just to the university education. You are trying to change the society, to change the community. This is a rare thing. Most people who start universities always do that as a commercial enterprise. How much money will I make out of it? But sitting with the founders and just listening to them for just about 10 or so minutes, I realized that their dream is bigger than what we are thinking. It's not money. It is about making an impact in society, making a difference in the community, and giving people a better life and leaving a legacy behind. I applaud you, and I thank God for you. And now, for everyone else, thank you for gracing this occasion and making this quite a success. I'm glad that I'm part of it, and I have a lot of stories to take back to Kisumu. I'm the Vice Chancellor, Great Lakes University of Kisumu, and my name is Professor Hazel Miseda Mumbo. And I want to see some graduates. Yeah, I want to see some PhD graduates. I'll come again next year. Be rest assured. This will be an annual event for me. Let's graduate a few PhDs who will come back and teach here, so that we can just they will have the system in place and they will produce better students. God bless you.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Great Lakes. For a few minutes you have been here. I think you have taken a lot of notes. But again, I hope you have not come for us to donate for your land. However, we are also your neighbors. We may come there and eat you or consume you. But thank you for coming. And now, on behalf, I will move directly to the program. Madam Chancellor, allow me to invite the Council Chairperson, Mr. Daniel Indonya, to address the congregation. Daniel.
Madam Chancellor, Professor Margaret McKenna, Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Prakash Henda, governors, members of parliament, and other state officers here present, the Lukenya University Board of Trustees, Chairperson, Honorable Sylvia Kasanga, our first Chancellor, Mr. Harris Mule, our founder, Mrs. Mother Mulwa, the members of Lukenya University Board of Trustees, members of the Lukenya University Council, chairpersons of other university councils here present, chancellors from other universities, vice chancellor of Lukenya University, Professor Constituton Nyaboga, vice chancellors of other universities here present, the Lukenya University Senate, members of the University Management Board, chairperson of the university alumni, and all the alumni members present, staff, graduates, students, all stakeholders, the online audience, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, or is it just afternoon? just afternoon. Before I make a few remarks, I would like to introduce my council members who are provided the necessary oversight to this university. Council members, please step forward and face the Chancellor. Quickly. Well done. As I call your name, please raise your hand. Professor Nyaboga, Mrs. Mother Mulwa, Dr. Morris Wambua, Mr. Robert Wax, Mr. Chashin Shaha, Dr. Ben Mukalama is indisposed, he's not here with us. Professor Damaris Ekali, Justice Joseph Mutava has just stepped out. He's been around. Was he returned? Not yet. Okay. And Mr. Sami Muvela. Thank you. These are the people who provide the necessary oversight and do a tremendous job. Very committed, very dedicated to their assignment. Thank you very much, council members. I wish to begin my few remarks by welcoming our new Chancellor, Professor Margaret McKenna, to Lukenya University, and to congratulate her for the appointment. And we look forward to many, many fruitful years ahead. At the same time, I and my entire council bid farewell to our first Chancellor, Mr. Harris Mole, whom we immortalized through the naming of the University out of Modern Hall in his honor. Thank you for your dedicated service to this university. We are most indebted to you. To the retired Chancellor, Mr. Harris Mule, we say kwaheri and thank you for your selfless and dedicated service. May the good Lord continue to bless you. To our new Chancellor, Professor Margaret McKenna, the entire Lukenya University Council says karibu to Lukenya University. This means welcome to Lukenya University. And know that in Kenya, hakuna matata, which means we have no problems in Kenya. Okay. Madam Chancellor, this year, 2022, will go down our memory as one of the greatest years for Lukenya University. It is the year in which Lukenya University was granted our charter. This charter was not just granted to Lukenya University, it was earned. This is a great honor to the entire university community. Ordinarily, it takes quite a long time in Kenya to get a charter, but we at Lukenya University got it in only a few years. What does granting of a charter mean? It means we have been assessed by the Commissioner of University Education to ensure we have the necessary structures, systems, procedures in place to operate a university. So I can confirm that we are here for the long haul. The Lukenya University community, we say congratulations for this achievement, and we all commit to abide by the requirements of the charter. Madam Chancellor, the Council is confirming to you that the graduates you are about to award and confer certificates, diplomas, and degrees are not only fully qualified, but also possess the competencies necessary to undertake responsibilities in the outside world. The confirmation is informed by the rigorous oversight role undertaken by the Council as specified in the Universities Act, the Lukenya University Charter and Statutes. This is a role the Council faithfully and diligently continues to execute with diligence and commitment. Turning to our main guests for the day, the graduates, I say congratulations for the hard work, persistence, and patience during the time of your studies. Due to your hard work, you are going to be honored with the qualifications you richly deserve. As you move on with your future endeavors, I encourage you to be strong and courageous. As per the theme of this year's graduation, you should re-engineer your knowledge and skills for sustainable growth. Dear graduates, you are the people the world needs, and you have graduated at an opportune time. I say to you, seize the moment. Go and start working in whatever fields that provide opportunities. Go and re-engineer knowledge and skills sustainably. Do something, but do it differently and better. Start small and grow. Just do what you can do at a time and know that we are living in a world with limitless opportunities. As you execute your endeavors, remember the story of the hummingbird as told by our late Professor Wangari Maathai, the Nobel Prize winner. She said, and I remind us, once upon a time, a forest caught a fire. All the animals were disturbed by the fire and watched in dismay as the fire consumed their habitat. However, the hummingbird drew water with its beak to put out the fire. When the hummingbird was asked what it was doing, it said, "I'm doing what I can." Be like the hummingbird. Do what you can with what you have. I ask you to be positive in everything you do. Remember, your brain is the most powerful organ in your body, and it reinforces and regulates your life. Surround yourselves with positive people who will encourage you, and if you try something and you do not succeed, keep trying and retrying. As I conclude my few remarks, I thank the academic and administrative staff under the leadership of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Nyamboga, for quality work that has led to this graduation. Please keep up the good work. To our continuing students, emulate the good deeds of these graduates. Soon we shall be here to also celebrate your work. May the Almighty God bless all of you abundantly. Live long, Lukenya University. Postera Crescam Lauda. Thank you very much. Madam Chancellor, please allow me to invite the BOT chairperson, Honorable Sylvia Kasamgamulwa, to address the congregation.
Madam Chancellor, our Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Heda, Board of Trustee members, University Council Chairperson, Dr. Ndonye, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Nyamboga, the University Senate, members of the University Management Board, the faculty, all distinguished guests, our staff of the university, our students of the university, our graduates, and all other distinguished guests. God is good. God is good. Thank you. Madam Chancellor, before I start my speech, please allow me to recognize our founder and the former BOT chairperson, Mama Martha Mulwa. Please step forward. Makofi kwake, that's your founder. Today she decided to wait. She feels she has spoken enough. So please allow her that honor. And Madam Chancellor, I'd like to take this opportunity again before I speak, just to recognize some of the people who have worked with us. Let me start by recognizing the trustees, my fellow board of trustee members. You will step forward very quickly because of time, so that I quickly recognize you. They are there in the booklet, but you can see them in the flesh. They are real. These are the people who make it happen at the trustee level, and in no particular order, from one end to another. I think once I mention you wave at the Chancellor and you turn around so that people can see you. So we have Benjamin Kasanga. We have Stanislaus Mwilu. We have our very father and also part of the founders, Mr. Mosu. Wave and turn around. We have our legal mind in the trustee group, Madam Eunice Ndambuki. We have Dr. Ndambuki, our health consultant and everything else. We have Madam Juliana Kanini. And we have Felicitas Kavete, who is also our chief finance officer in the Lukenya group of schools. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Once again, Madam Chancellor, allow me to recognize some of our stakeholders who are here. In the booklet at the back, you can see some of the key stakeholders who we have worked with. So I want to take cognizance of those that are already recognized there. All right, so I don't need to go through each of them. Thank you very much, our key stakeholders, for working with us. I would like also to recognize some of, I call them the friends of Lukenya University, who are, part of us. I would not go into my speech without recognizing them. We have the FAR family members. FAR family members, please stand up and wave. We love you very much. They are so faithful, so loyal. Thank you. Allow me also to recognize the ministers from the county government who are here to represent the county government leadership from Makueni County. We have the CC for Roads and Infrastructure, Engineer Sebastian Choni. Please rise up. He's one of us. You have to clap for him, otherwise you will not get a road. When you see him, there's hope. We have Dr. Paul Musila, who is a CC Health, Makueni County. Please rise. Thank you very much. I assure you that the mental health programs in Makueni will be top of the country. So you can be sure that representation is there. Let me also recognize, let me look at my list here. I have seen somebody who looks like a county commissioner or county commander. I've been waiting for the names. I saw somebody here. Please rise. All right, so we have the OCS of Mutitu Wandei, John Samanda. Please rise, wave. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. We appreciate that you're here. We don't take it for granted. We feel safe when we have them. They always work with us. Then we have Mr. Richard. We have Mr. Richard Rere, who is the OCPD Railways Mutitu and Day. Please let us see you, OCPD. Oh, he's stepped away. Again, we appreciate you very much. We have principals of Lukenya secondary schools and other secondary schools. Please rise up so that we can appreciate you. Principals of secondary schools who are here, you know we rely on you. We rely on you. Mr. Alex, where are you? There you are, Mr. Alex. And there we have others. Thank you very much. Thank you, Karibuni Sana. We have Aaron Wafula, who is a senatorial candidate of Mbungoma. Hey. That one, you have to step forward, please. This is very special. Wow. Madam Chancellor, this is wonderful. We have produced a senatorial candidate for Bungoma County. Come and take. Wow. Wouldn't it be nice? We have to pray. We have to give him support. We want him to win. And then he will carry the Lukenya University flag back to Senate. Thank you very much. And we wish you all the best. We have Professor Mwanya is a professor of psychology from SECU. Please let us see you. Where are you seated? You can rise up. Oh, he's also a graduate. Wonderful. Thank you very much. He's doing his master's degree. He's getting his master's of degree in business management from Lukenya University. Thank you very much. Lastly, thank you. Thank you for that. And lastly, let me recognize some of our key resource persons who help everything move at the council level, at the BOT level. We have Mr. Maundu Matenzawa. Please rise. Thank you very much, Mr. Maundu. I know you take in a lot of stress, but you handle it very well. Thank you very much. Let me recognize Anwa Hito. She might not be here, but she's also a key resource person. And Mr. Uli Kruger. Where are you, Uli? Please raise your hand. Uli is helping us. Mr. Uli is helping us find critical linkages that will inform some of the programs that we shall be running in the future. So thank you very much. Madam Chancellor, I'll go right into it. Once again to congratulate you. Sorry. Yes, there's one more. There's one more guest. I'm very sorry. Actually, it is written here. Mr. Harish Gandhi, PhD and MBA. Please rise up. Thank you very much for joining us. He's breeding lead. Thank you. He's the breeding lead dryland legumes and cereals in CIMMYT in Nairobi. So you can see the trajectory that we are going as a university. Thank you to our council members, Sachin Saha and Dr. Heda, for linking us to this critical resource, which we are sure to tap as we continue with our association. Thank you very much. Madam Chancellor, I'm going to consult. There is a member of parliament amongst us, the Honorable Adan Haji Yusuf, who is the MP Mandera West constituency. Please rise. Let us appreciate you. Thank you very much. Amesafiri kutoka mbali. We appreciate you. He's here with his family, his wife. Please just rise up. We appreciate you as well. Asanteni sana kwa kufika huku. Tumeshukuru. We don't take it for granted that you are joined us. Asante sana. So graduates, hoye. Hi, mumechoka nini? Graduates, hoye. This is your day.
Thank you. You're supposed to be smiling and celebrating because it's a big deal. Naphtali said it's a rite of passage. I call it a change of season. You finished one season and you're starting another season. How will your new season be defined? So our theme for today is very appropriate. Graduates, now angalia, nataka munisikize. The theme of today speaks to you specifically, as much as it's speaking to everybody else. Because what we are asking for you in re-engineering knowledge and skills for a sustainable employment or livelihood is so that you can use scientific methods to find solutions. And those solutions that you find will be your bread and butter. Technically, that's what we are saying. But also we are telling you that the best solutions are those to your daily problems. That way they can be sustainable. All right. So I like always to refer back to the time of COVID. Because during COVID, the human being was tested to its limit. And we were forced to rethink and think outside the box on how to survive. True or not true? You know, people were locked up in their houses, but somehow we found ways to communicate. So broadband connectivity became the most important thing. Anyone who found solutions around the broadband connectivity was not struggling. Let's see how supermarkets and shops that remained afloat, how they did it. They decided to go to the people. So they found ways of shopping being done and being delivered. And they survived the COVID pandemic. Even restaurants found ways of delivering food. But what I like the most is how even talents became a source of livelihood. People rediscovered their talents like cooking and decided to make a livelihood out of cooking. People would cook at home, pack, and send food around. And they made money, they survived, and found new trades in which they can live off. You found barber shops on wheels. I thought that was very innovative. In Nairobi, there used to be barber shops that used to go on wheels. You go from door to door shaving. And beauticians learned how to go door to door doing beauty. They became innovative, they became creative, and out of everyday challenges, they found a livelihood. There's a guy called Anthony Robbins who said that every problem is a gift. And without problems, we cannot grow. So it is out of our everyday challenges that we find sustainable solutions that then become our source of livelihoods. And skills, graduates, skills are the tools and the methodology which then will operationalize the knowledge that you gather along the way. So on one hand, you will have the knowledge, you will be looking for a solution, and the skills become the bridge to cross over so that you can get that solution. The bridge of action, I call it, is your skill set. So as a university fraternity, and that is all of us, the BOT, the council, the faculty, our biggest challenge all the time, and including students and alumni, is to continuously look at the environment, scanning it to find solutions, and make sure we have tailor-made programs and courses that then can help us as a people to cross that bridge, find solutions that then become our daily livelihoods. And I want to bring it a bit closer home. Some of the challenges, they are all on our lips, on the tips of our fingers. We are talking constantly about climate change, isn't it? And with the solutions of climate change, we are looking at mitigation of climate change, and we are looking at adaptation methodologies. And the solutions that we find in the mitigation, in the adaptation, those are going to be your livelihoods. And we need to tap into these. And speaking of mitigation, just today morning, you might not know because we did it in a small group. This morning, the council, BOT, Board of Trustees, as well as the university fraternity that was represented by our Vice Chancellor,
and together with one of our key stakeholders, Family Bank, we launched a project. We call it the 1 million tree planting project. Makofi. So it's a big deal, 1 million trees. And we are very committed to this. And as we speak, they left, how many trees did they leave for today? It was 1,000? 1,100 trees. And KCB also sent more trees. About how many? 1,100 trees. So students, even before you leave, please make sure you plant a tree. And like the VC said earlier today, once you plant a tree, you must make sure you come back every year and make sure your tree is still growing. So we have that has been launched today, and we are very committed to it. Further to this, again, Lukenya University has partnered with KEFRI, which is Kenya Forest Research Institute, as we speak, a project that Mr. Uli Kruger has been championing. And the idea of this, linking it with the initiative that we have spearheaded today, is to anchor propagation and scaling up of dryland forestry as part of the larger national master plan of afforesting 10.6 million hectares of land. Makofi tena, tafadhali. After this, we are looking with KEFRI now to launch programs and courses in line with forestry for dryland. And you see, trees form the biggest method of mitigation of the effects of climate change. So we are going to be part of that. It's a government initiative, and we will take it beyond that. And because this is a lifelong challenge, it will form part and parcel of some of the solutions you can tap in when you're looking for a source of livelihood. So graduates, we have a lot of challenges in our environment. I don't need to state them. They are there in the papers being discussed every day, and you are the ones with the solution. After all, this country is your business. And I'm so happy that now we have people who are interested in getting into parliament. Really, you are the future, and you should never be scared. Like the council chair has said, you have to be bold, you have to be courageous, you have to take these roles. Now you're fully equipped, you're going to be given the power to read. Reading that does not stop today. It is a continuous, process. And my prayer for you is that what you have acquired here in the last 4 years, that you will truly go and transform your society, your environment. I also urge you to please join the alumni. You've had the alumni chair today. I'm very proud of them. Let us make that alumni strong. Come back and mentor your fellow Lukenya University students. Come and advise them. Come and partner even with the faculty and give us ideas. Because when you go out there, you're the young ones. You're the ones who are starting off. You'll see the challenges. Come and tell us. We can do this. That will help the next cohort that will come. Don't be scared to venture out. And where you need any advice, the faculty is still here. We are your friends. We are one family. Feel free to reach out to us. Please carry the Lukenya University flag high. Lastly, but not least, prioritize your mental health. You know that is my pet subject. There is no health without no health without mental health. You have to prioritize your mental health at all times. And we've had a lot of conversations about this. So thank you very much. Postera Crescam Laude. May God bless you all, graduates. May God bless everyone. Bless Lukenya University and bless our country, Kenya. Thank you.
Before I get on board another guest to address you, may I take this chance to recognize the following: Jenny Mwangi, CEO, Kenya Association of International Schools; Brisira Kerebi, Chair, Tiveta, and specifically Kenya Private Sector Alliance. On behalf of the Ministry of Education and we would be addressed on behalf of the minister by Frederick Ndambuki. Frederick Ndambuki is the Secretary Administration, University Education. Frederick Ndambuki, welcome and address the congregation.
Thank you, Professor Nyamboga. I stand here on behalf of our Cabinet Secretary in charge of the Ministry of Education, the Honorable Ezekiel Obaki Machogu, CBS, who in essence is the one who would have been standing before you and giving this speech. But due to other commitments, he requested that I come and be with you during Lukenya University 4th graduation ceremony. And before I could read the speech, Madam Chancellor, let me first and foremost appreciate the warm welcome which I did receive since my arrival this morning. I had a lot of interaction with some of the senior citizens, former PS National Treasury Aris Mole, and also the founder of this very prestigious University of Lukenya, Madam Martha Kasanga Mulwa. And in that kind of a discussion or interaction, it was so an honor and great moment for me, because as my elders, I had a wise counsel, and I appreciated every single moment I had with them. I want to take you through the speech of our minister. And before that, I also want to give you greetings from my PS, Ambassador Simon Inabukwesi, who is the outgoing Principal Secretary in charge of the State Department for Higher Education and Research. So then I take you through the speech. Speech by Cabinet Secretary for Education, Honorable Ezekiel Obaki Machogu, CBS, during the 4th graduation ceremony held on 25th day of November, 2022. Madam Chancellor Professor Margaret McKenna, Pro-Chancellor Dr. Prakash Eda, governors, members of parliament, and other state officers present, the chairperson and members of board of trustees, the chairperson and members of the University Council, the Vice Chancellor of Lukenya University, all protocol observed, our esteemed 2022 graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Amjambo. Baitu muyasio. I'm a bit local on that one, but let me go national. I am extremely humbled to stand before you this morning at this auspicious 4th graduation ceremony of Lukenya University. I would like to start by congratulating Lukenya University fraternity for your tireless effort in the journey of being among the 6th chartered universities in Kenya on 2nd August 2022. Appreciations also go to the faculty members, parents, guardians, and sponsors for ensuring that the dreams of these great men and women are realized. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me acknowledge that this is my first visit to Lukenya University. And also to me, as the CSC's representative, it is also my first time to be here. The last time I would be near Lukenya University was way back when I was in class 3. And I came all the way to Gilani. That is the nearest I was to this place. And it's so many years down the line. But I appreciate what I've been able to see. I did not know that it is such a great residential university located outside of town with a serene environment for learning, training, and research. I am also amazed at the infrastructural development of this university. Just to mention a few, the state-of-the-art library, multi-purpose hall, and accommodation facilities for both the staff and the students. To the BOT members, University Council, and the Dar University Board of Management, thanks for the good work done. Through my interaction with the Vice Chancellor, Professor Constituton Nyamboga, he indicated to me that the university student enrollment is on an upward trajectory. I therefore thank the university management for giving opportunity to more Kenyans to acquire higher education. I am also informed that the university offers a number of market-driven programs, from certificates to postgraduate levels, which are very relevant to our national aspirations. Agriculture being a flagship program of Lukenya University, you are called upon to find a solution of food security that our country is currently facing. And I want to challenge you, the Vice Chancellor and the fraternity, that you must come out strong on this very key issue on food security. And through what I've been able to hear today, the best way to go is to be innovative, do a lot of research, and come up with the best in terms of the kind of crops which can be able to do better than what we have currently. Today, food matters are key and are a priority to our new government. And therefore, if we can take a niche on this particular aspect, then we can be able to be very competitive today, nationally, and also within the region. This university can make a very good contribution to that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me also in a special way thank the university management for having a well thought out theme for this year's graduation: re-engineering knowledge and skills for sustainable employment. This comes at an opportune time when nations all over the world are struggling with the problem of youth unemployment. I believe that the choice of the theme implies that the university has prepared the graduates wholesomely with requisite skills, knowledge, attitude to face, address, and manage life challenges. The ultimate motto being problem solvers. The university has inculcated in your entrepreneurial and technical skills that are required in the current job market. You are therefore required to use this set of qualities to not only improve your life as a responsible citizen of our country, but also to improve the lives of others. Ladies and gentlemen, as a ministry, we are firmly committed to ensuring that Kenya's education remains competitive and perfectly aligned to our national development goals and global commitments. The Ministry of Education is working closely with various government agencies to ensure that universities are bastions of knowledge, generation, research, and service to the community. We as a ministry, it is our policy to make our education equitable, to have it a quality education. And we are saying our education in Kenya must be globally competitive. And therefore, we want to involve all to ensure that any graduate from any university, both public and private, remain very relevant, very competitive within the nation, within the region, and equally in the global market. We are partnering, as it has been said, with friendly nations across the world to be able to attract resources required to be able to improve on our universities. Yesterday, just to mention a few of those interactions, we had a meeting with the CS and the European Union, who are keen to be able to offer scholarships for masters for Kenyan students. They have also a collaboration and a facility to be able to fund research programs in our universities. And I think this is a great moment for our universities to be able to take up that opportunity and be able to move forward. Vice Chancellor and the rest of us who are here, soon you'll be able to get guidelines on how best you can be able to be part of this process. And we want to take that opportunity as a people and as a nation. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly allow me to state categorically that as we wait patiently for the report by the task force formed by the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, to evaluate CBC, allow me to encourage all universities to tailor-make their structures, processes, and programs as they prepare to receive our first cohort of CBC students in the year 2029. Learners will be enrolled in specialized fields in the university after pursuing different pathways in senior secondary schools. This indeed calls for improved infrastructure development, revised courses, and staffing. I call upon the universities to put in place strategies for reviewing the existing curriculum. And what we are saying here is in line with the theme of your graduation today. We have to go back to the drawing board and look at the courses we are offering. How relevant are they in meeting the current challenges we do have as a nation? And we must also be able to look at the processes of delivering these programs, the skills required, the knowledge required to be able to address the concerns, such that today, as we see through the graduates, we know they are going to make a good contribution to nation building, as it were. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me assure universities that our office is open for any consultation, engagement, and partnership as we look forward to work together. The Ministry of Education is also more than willing to capacity build the faculty members in readiness for restructuring the university systems to align it to the CBC requirements. As a university, I urge you to be our ambassadors in awareness creation and carrying out research in this area of interest so as to help in policy formulation, development, and implementation. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to congratulate the graduates. Once more, I wish them well in their life. Indeed, I know you have now the capacity to be able to engage fully in any meaningful opportunity which is going to come your way. We have no doubt about that. And we in public service and in government, we are waiting for you to come and join us in nation building. Remember that the power you are about to get is meant to empower you and others. Don't ever forget about community involvement and development in your endeavor to improve on your livelihood. Outside there, be a good citizen who is law-abiding. And for sure I know that opportunities will knock at your doorsteps. I want to wish you all the very best and good luck, and hope to see you around as we engage. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Madam Chancellor, allow me to invite the Pro-Chancellor to greet the congregation. Pro-Chancellor.
Good afternoon to everybody. Now you have just witnessed my position. I am a sandwich in between the Chancellor and Madam Mulwa and our immediate Chancellor on one side and the chairperson of BOT and the council on the other side. But whatever I say, now you have to listen carefully. Anything which is sandwiched in between two, the sandwich is named after that particular element. So, you know I am your Pro-Chancellor. My name is Dr. Prakash Heda. I am a medical doctor. Today, I am standing in front of you not to give much more word of wisdom because you have already had so much to take home. With those words of wisdom, I am sure you must have decided some commitment to build yourself, to build this university and the nation and the globe at large. So let me congratulate you once more. And before I invite a very, very important personality who has got a wealth of experience in education, in advising the people, taking people forward in their day-to-day life so they can be a very productive member of the society and the nation at large. So, are you ready to listen? Good. It is my honor to invite a great Chancellor of this university, Madam Margaret Lukenya. Please be upstanding and give her a good clap so that she will give you all the words of wisdom. Madam.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My greetings to all the dignitaries present, to the Lukenya community, to the community online. With special indulgence, I would like to greet two young women, my granddaughters who are back in Massachusetts and who I missed yesterday for Thanksgiving. My 3-year-old granddaughter Olivia and 9-month-old granddaughter Sage, who missed Grammy for Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, Olivia and Sage, and Grammy will be home soon. They're watching this streaming. They will watch it later since it's very early in the morning in Massachusetts. But family and friends and most of all, graduates. So I want to ask the graduates to stand up for a minute. Stand up. I want you to take a minute. I want you to take a minute and find your families and friends. See where they are. Look around. Are they around? Look around. I want you to wave to them. I want you to say thank you. Thank you for supporting me, getting me here through all of the happy times and sad times and painful times and I don't think I can make it times, through COVID times, through all those times. Thank the people who supported you and helped you get here, find your way here today. So say thank you. I also want you to take a breath, a real breath today, right now. Even close your eyes if you need to. And try to remember today. This is your day. So breathe and feel it. Just feel it for a minute in your heart and soul. Feel it. You're actually here, right? You accomplished all of this, right? You made it. And you need a minute to yourselves to feel what it's like to accomplish what you've accomplished. Okay? All right. So you can sit down. We're going to celebrate your hard work, your achievements, which have been amazing in terms of especially the 4 years you've put in with COVID chasing you all the time. I want you to know I love commencements. I've done hundreds of them. I was a college president for one place for 23 years and another place for a couple of years, and I still love commencements. There are times of such joy and excitement, they go on too long, right? They take too long. And I'm the one between you and getting your diploma. I understand that. So I feel like I could be run over at any moment. But
their excitement, their gratitude, but most of all, there's one word that comes to mind, and that's hope. Because you give us hope. If you weren't coming along, we would have a loss of hope. Because what would we be hopeful for? We're hoping you're going to make a difference. I am so grateful to be here as your new chancellor. I'm honored to take the mantle of my predecessor, who led this institution. You've heard, from becoming an interim institution to receiving a charter in such short order. And I'm honored to be chosen by the Board of Trustees, particularly by thanks to the founder and the chair of the board and the chair of the council and my friend Bob Wax, who introduced me to this institution. And I'm humbled and I'm mostly enthusiastic to learn about this important institution. I really appreciate the warm welcome I've received to the university, to Kenya, and to Africa. What did I know about? I've been to Africa before, by the way. I have not been to Kenya. And what did I know about Kenya before I came here? I knew Kenya was an economic power somewhat in Africa. I knew people came here for safaris. And I live 2 blocks from the end of the Boston Marathon. So what do I know about Kenya? That Kenya wins the Boston Marathon. Kenyans win the Boston Marathon every year. So that's what I knew. I've learned so much by being on this campus. And one of the things I've known and I love about this university is it's managed to marry excellent practical skills and respect for culture. I mean, that's a wonderful thing to see, and you don't see that in all the universities. The theme of today's 4th graduation is re-engineering knowledge and skills for sustainable environment. Last week, there were 30,000 people in Egypt talking about the climate crisis. Your president from Kenya and my president from the United States were there, as well as 97 other world leaders. Whether or not they will make a difference, I don't know. But if you don't, if your generation does not, your children and grandchildren will not be sitting probably where you are. Because Africa suffers more than most places because of climate change. Even though my country and China create most of the problem, Africa suffers most of the impact. And the challenges brought about by climate change call for re-engineering of knowledge and skills. And we need to re-engineer everything we do in terms of all jobs. That means in companies, that means in teaching, that's not just in environmental science. So no matter what field you go into, you should understand. In the United States, every higher education institution, every K through 12 school has a sustainability director. Every one. And those people are trained in environmental science sustainability. You won't find a company or a higher ed institution or a K through 12 school that does not have one. That will come. That will come here as well. And it is at least a start. You live in this interesting environmental area, this semi-arid arid area, and you can lead by example. I visited the farm. I loved the farm. 2 things stood out to me in the university, the farm and the library. I loved the farm. City girl that I am, I loved the farm. I came home with a watermelon. I picked an onion. I loved the farm. And I don't know how many of you visit the farm. But do you know that they have invented a way to increase the production of crops significantly, growing underground, and reduce the pollution. Here in your university, this place, as a model that could be used throughout Kenya, throughout Africa, throughout the world, and have an impact on the environment and on hunger, both in this small university. With the right funding and the right support, this farm and the brains in this university and its students could produce hundreds more of those kinds of innovations. This library, I've never seen anything like it in all of my travels to many universities. And I've also never seen so many, I have also never seen, I've never seen so many students in a library in 20 years. Students actually in a library, studying, talking, discussing. I've never seen green grass in a library. It's just amazing, and it should be a model for other universities and schools, and maybe students would actually go to the library and actually do work there. So you have so much going for you here, and I think that the future is I'm so optimistic about the future. I want to say to the graduates for a minute, and you've gotten lots of wisdom. I'm not going to give you wisdom. I'm just going to plead with you. We have been waiting for you. We being my generation, old people like me, my generation, and a few other generations behind me, some of these people, some of my generation, some are younger. We have not done a great job. We have left you a messy world. One full of poverty, warring, inequality, hunger, a crumbling environment, not a rosy picture. It is your job to do better. That's why this day is about hope. We've been waiting for you, and you give us hope. Barack Obama urges, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change we seek. Whether you listen to Nelson Mandela or Barack Obama, Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. John Fitzgerald Kennedy believed that young people are the world's most powerful, valuable resource and the best hope for the future. We need you to be that hope for the future. I need you to be the hope for the future. You know, we're not going to be, the people in my generation, the 60s and the 70s, in the United States, the 60s were we were going to change the world. We really believed we were going to change the world. You know, I was a civil rights lawyer in the 70s, and we thought we were going to change everything. We changed some things, but a lot of things we did not change. So I always, at commencement, and in these times, I always think, okay, this is the generations that's going to do it. We tried, we made a little headway, and you guys need to do that. And maybe it won't be so easy, and maybe you can't be polite. One of my favorite people in the world, who only died about a year and a half ago, was Congressman and civil rights leader John Lewis. He said, never ever be afraid to make some noise, to get in trouble, good trouble, necessary trouble. So I urge you to, if you need, go out and make some noise and never be afraid to get in trouble and make good trouble. We've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. Congratulations, and go out and make the world a better place.
Thank you very much, Madam Chancellor. Now this is the moment. This, we were told, is the day, and there is a moment in the day. And this is that moment in the day when now we want to present our graduates for the award of the various degrees, diplomas, and certificates that they have been trained and examined and found fit to be awarded. Madam Chancellor, in the 2021-2022 academic year, a total of 358 candidates satisfied the respective school boards of examiners and that of the University Senate for the conferment of the various degrees, awards, and degrees, diplomas, and certificates of Lukenya University. Madam Chancellor, allow me now to call upon the deans of the various schools Allow me now to call the deans of the various schools to present their candidates for the conferment of degrees and award of respective diplomas and certificates of Lukenya University. And we'll do that in the following order, graduates. We shall start with the master's degrees. Then we shall follow with diplomas and certificates. And then we shall end with undergraduate degree. Madam Chancellor, I now invite the deans of the schools to present their candidates for the conferment of master's degree in the following order. First, Dean School of Education and Social Sciences, followed second by Dean School of Business and Economics, and thirdly, Dean School of Agriculture and Technical Studies. I now invite the Dean School of Education and Social Sciences.
School of Education and Social Sciences. Will the candidates who will be receiving the various master's degrees of Lukenya University in the School of Education and Social Sciences rise once called and remain standing until the Chancellor confers the degrees? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following 18 graduates who in the 2021 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education and Social Sciences and Lukenya University Senate for the conferment of the following degrees. Master of Arts in Geography, Edward N. Juliana. Kimweli Damaris Mweni. Kioko Veronica Mwikali. Mulwa M. Angeline. Master of Education, Administration and Planning. 1. Abdi Hussein Isaac. Adan Fatuma Hussein. Adan Hussein Abubakar. Arai Shilo. Kiilu Concepta. Kimeu Susan Bada. Kitonga Julius Kioko. Mayo Ali Dube, Mukhtar Ibrahim, Mutinda John Masesi, Mwangangi Francisca Mombua, Mwisa Japheth Mwendwa, Nthama Monica Mutabe, Samo Abdullahi. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following graduate in the 2021-2022 academic year who satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education and Social Sciences and the Senate for the award of postgraduate diploma. Postgraduate diploma in education, Wambua Solomon Ndwewa. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, before I go through this note, I'd like to give you a brief history of the group I'm about to mention to you, with your permission. This is our first cohort in the School of Business and Economics. We conferred today with a master's degree. That's one. Number two, this is a special group in the sense that it started during the difficult times in the world, the COVID pandemic. They have really gone through a hard time for them to attain this degree today. And it has been said by the BOT chair, in this group, we have a professor who is graduating with a master's degree. That tells me that with my PhD, I still need to read more. Madam Chancellor, thank you. Will the following candidates who will be receiving various master's degree of Lukenya University in the School of Business and Economics rise once called and remain standing until the Chancellor confers the degrees? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following 8 graduates who in the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Business and Economics and Lukenya University Senate for the conferment of the following master's degrees: Master of Science in Business Management, Strategic Management Option, Ali Khair Abdi Muhammad, Hassan Hasso Hussein Hassan, Jackson Chule Ngoku, Jonathan Mwema Mwania, Khalif Yusuf Hassan, Kitonga Christabel Ndunge. Finance Option, Kariuki Brian Kiarie, Sylvester Moki Mulandi. Thank you, Madam Chancellor.
School of Agriculture, Technical Studies and Natural Sciences. Will the candidates who will be receiving various master's degrees of Lukenya University in the School of Agriculture, Technical Studies and Natural Sciences rise once called and remain standing until the Chancellor confers the degrees? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following 3 graduates who in the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Agriculture, Technical Studies and Natural Sciences and Lukenya University Senate for the conferment of the following master's degrees: Master of Science in Agriculture, Diso Nur Haji Webo, Maitha Purity Mutheu, Nzioka Phyllis Kambua. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, you can now.
I admit each of you to the respective master's degrees for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified. And by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees. Congratulations.
Wapigie makofi kabisa jameni. Asanteni sana. You may be seated. Madam Chancellor, I now invite the deans of the various schools to present their candidates for the award of diplomas and certificates in the following order. First, Dean School of Business and Economics. Second, Dean School of Agriculture, Technical Studies and Natural Sciences. And third, Dean School of Education and Social Sciences. I now invite the Dean School of Business and Economics.
Will the candidates who will be receiving various certificates and diplomas of Lukenya University in the School of Business and Economics rise once called and remain standing until the Chancellor awards the certificates and diplomas? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following 12 graduates who in the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Business and Economics and Lukenya University Senate for the award of the following certificates and diplomas. Certificate in Information Communication Technology. Distinction, Gideon Muthili Mumo. Credit, Chalo Munyao Mutua. Pass, Bahati. Diploma in ICT, that is Information Communication Technology. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following 12 graduates who in the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Business and Economics and Lukenya University Senate for the award of the following diplomas. Diploma in ICT, Credit, Anyona, Kaenge, Bilo, Isaac, Kimemia, Kiprop, Kitui, Chalo, Muthama, Mutheu, Ndoku, Nzau. Thank you.
School of Agriculture, Technical Studies and Natural Sciences. Will the candidates who will be receiving various certificates and diplomas of Lukenya University in the School of Agriculture, Technical Studies and Natural Sciences rise once called and remain standing until the Chancellor awards the certificates and diplomas? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following 24 graduates who in the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Agriculture, Technical Studies and Natural Sciences and Lukenya Senate for the award of the following certificates. Certificate in General Agriculture. Distinction, Kamote Florence Mwikali, Muthoka Jemima Mbula, Simon Florence Mumo. Credit, Abdallah, Abdi Jamal, Abdi Nur, Jimal, Mary, Agnes, Mukunze, Mutuku, Mwamburi, Ezekiel, Muisio, Wanza, Yumbia. Pass, Abubakar, Hussein. Certificate in Tourism and Hospitality Management. Distinction, Margaret Athiambo Onyango. Pass, Penina. Artisan in General Agriculture. Pass, Nzuki Kaunda, Mwendwa Paraitei. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following 27 graduates who in the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Agriculture, Technical Studies and Natural Sciences and Lukenya University Senate for the award of the following diplomas. Diploma in General Agriculture. Distinction, Abdia Ibrahim Alio, Kero Bishar, Nicholas Mumo Munyunzu. Credit, Abdikadir, Abubakar, David, Haji Aidan, Haji Zachariah, Ibrahim, Idris, Isaac, Kasioka, Kingo, Chalo, Mahamud, Mohamed, Mutie, Mwanyinge, Muthama. Pass. Abbas, Ali, Maalim, Masaku, Onesmus. Thank you.
School of Education and Social Sciences, will the candidate who will be receiving the following diploma of Lukenya University, the School of Education and Social Sciences, rise once called and remain standing until the Chancellor awards the diploma. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following one graduate who in the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education and Social Sciences and Lukenya Senate for the award of diploma. Diploma in Social Work and Community Development. Credit, Mr. Yeki Solomon Koipatat. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, please.
By my authority and that of the entire university, I award to each of you the respective diplomas and certificates of Lukenya University. Congratulations.
Tuwapigeni makofi zaidi jameni. Si kazi rahisi, kuna vitu vinaitwa tupaka na twingine ambacho tunawatesa kabisa hawa jamaa. I'd like just to request the graduates, once you have been awarded or conferred with a degree or a certificate, kindly remain and until we complete the whole exercise. We've been with you for all these years. Only a few more minutes. Kindly be patient. Don't leave before the others, your colleagues, have been awarded. Madam Chancellor, I now invite the deans of the various schools to present their candidates for the conferment of undergraduate degree in the following order. First will be Dean School of Business and Economics, followed by the Dean School of Agriculture and Technical Studies and Natural Sciences, and then the third will be the Dean School of Education and Social Sciences. I now call the Dean School of Business and Economics.
Will the candidates who will be receiving various degrees of Lukenya University in the School of Business and Economics rise once called and remain standing until the Chancellor confers the degrees? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following 31 graduates who in the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Business and Economics and Lukenya University Senate for the conferment of the following degrees. Bachelor of Commerce, Second Class Honors Upper Division, Finance Option. Akumu, Kilinda, Lolim, Moasia, Muhunyi, Munyoki, Muoki, Mudhoka, Nganga, Mthiwa, Nyaboro, Oduor, Omonge, Onyango, Simiyu. Accounting option: Mwema, Munyao, Simiyu. Second class honors, lower division, finance option: Munyoki, Mwashimba, Otieno, Wanja, Waweru. Accounting option: Mwiti. Bachelor of Arts in Administration and Governance, second class honors, upper division, Lokwang, Muluye, Nyaolo, Ongonga, Walter. Bachelor of Information Communication Technology, second class honors, upper division, Kilova, Musembi. Thank you.
School of Agriculture, Technical Studies and Natural Sciences. Will the candidates who will be receiving various degrees of Lukenya University in the School of Agriculture, Technical Studies and Natural Sciences raise once called and remain standing until the Chancellor confers the degrees? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following 5 graduates who in the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Agriculture, Technical Studies and Natural Sciences, and Lukenya University Senate for the conferment of the following degrees: Bachelor of Science in Dryland Agriculture, second class honors, upper division. Kala, Mutemi, Nguava, Ogesa, Wanjiku.
School of Education and Social Sciences. Will the candidates who will be receiving various degrees of Lukenya University in the School of Education and Social Sciences rise once called and remain standing until the Chancellor confers the degrees? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following 226 graduates who in the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education and Social Sciences and the Lukenya University Senate for the conferment of the following degrees: Bachelor of Education Arts, First Class Honors, Katua Irene, Chalon Solomon Kibanzi, Mukiri Bariu, Musenya Felistas Muni, Mudengi Daniel Philip, Galama Faith May, Nyamario Beriam. Second class honors, upper division, Alielo Alio, Chepkemoi, Furaha, Edward, Gesare, Gekunda, Hassan, Jera, John, Kanoti, Karanja, Kimani, Kimandhi, Kisululu, Kitavi, Kivinda, Chalo, Makalu, Makae, Maluvu, Masiuku, Mbithe, Mweni, Muga, Mukulia, Mulu, Murangiri, Murungi, Musioka, Musioki, Mudhamia, Mudhiani, Mudhina, Mudhoka, Mutiso, Mwandili, Mwangi, Mwanzia, Mololo, Daboki Recho, Damboki Esther, Ntoiti, Nyabuti, Nyamai, Nzozo, Odero, Okelo, Olweila, Ombech, Omeno, Omondi Maria, Omondi Odhiambo, Omweri, Osengo, Ouru, Philip Ashton, Philip Dorcas, Ruto Evans, Ruto Daisy, Scholar, Serem, Theophil, Wambua Esther, Wambua Daniel, Wangusi, Wanzala, Wesonga, Bahati. Second class honors, lower division, Don Brian, Eluve, Kioko Ruth, Kioko Moses, Kipkoech, Manyololi, Mugesa, Muli, Modhoni, Moviti, Ndeto, Ngeno, Nuro, Nyaundi, Ochieng, Onyancha, Wanjala. Bachelor of Education Science, First Class Honors, Chepkwony Alfin. Kitu Albanas, Matenge Evon, Monyangi Ondieki, Mwiti Dennis. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, Abdirahman Anyungi, Bet Miriam, Bet Naomi, B. Bukebi, Chebet Damaris, Chebet Deborah, Chepkwony, Cheruyot Victor, Cheruyot Joyce, Dolphin, Gideon, Gitau, Gitonga, Janeth, Kamanza, Kanyulu, Kase, Kasia, Kavita, Kemboi, Keuku, Kigen, Kipkosgei, Kiprono Jemtai, Kiprono Caroline, Koech, Konga, Koril, Kurui, Kudea, Chalo James, Chalo Christine, Loli, Makana, Manya, Matundura, Mbithe, Nagat, Moindi, Muendo, Monyau, Munywa, Mutai, Mudhiani, Mutiso, Mutua, Eunice, Mutua, Mutuma, Mutungi, Mwangangi, Ndongo, Ngangu, Njeri, Njilo, Ndei, Nyabando, Nyamwea, Zioki, Omufomi, Peter, Rono, Shasmin, Sheila, Wairimo, Wanjero, Wanzara, Yegon, Zakaria. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, Achimba, Barongo, Cheruyot, Eshibwabo, Kamau, Kasimu, Kinyanjui, Kiplagat, Koech, Makworo, Malusi, Mamayo, Michieka, Munyoki, Msioki, Mutinda, Mutunga, Mwangi Brian, Mwangi Philemon, Mwenda, Oyenga, Ogorto, Oluko, Obwongo, Ongechi, Onyango, Owino, Rono, Thomas, Wesongo, Wesonga, Kakui, Mutua. Bachelor of Education, ECDE. Second Class Honors, Upper Division. Abdia, Ali, Esther, Hassan, Kinyanjui, Mohammed, Muya, Nzioki, Opondo, Sheila, Wambua, Yahya. Second Class Honors, Lower Division. Abdinasir, Abdullahi, Adan, Ali, Edin, Ibrahim, Katilo, Kioko, Mohammed Daudi, Mohammed Hassan, Mohammed Bilo. Bachelor of Arts in Community Development, First Class Honors, Nelima Magdalene. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, Nyabando, Odera. Second Class Honors, Lower Division, Cool. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, please.
Yes. I admit to each of you the respective bachelor's degrees for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified. And by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees. Congratulations.
Furahikieni, mbona mfurahikishi nderemo na vifijo. Mnaruhusiwa, mnaweza kuketi chini. Madam Chancellor, just be seated please. Madam Chancellor, I invite the Dean, School of Agriculture, Technical Study and Natural Sciences to present candidates for the award of diplomas. Dean, School of Agriculture, Technical Studies and Natural Sciences.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following three graduates who in the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Agriculture, Technical Studies and Natural Sciences and Lukenya University Senate for the award of the following diploma. Diploma in Tourism and Hospitality Management. Credit: Muya Mwashembe Nthenya.
By my authority and that of the entire university, I award to each of you the respective diplomas of Lukenya University. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Madam Chancellor. Tumpigie Madam Chancellor makofi tena. As we come towards the climax, the end of today's ceremony, I now hand over to the registrar so that he can guide us on the next steps after here. Registrar, Academic Affairs.
Madam Chancellor, thank you for giving me graduates. Now you have moved from being graduates to being graduates. And that becomes a very memorable moment. And for that reason, Madam Chancellor, we are going to the next session, which is a momentous photo on momentous occasion. And Madam Chancellor, before I invite you to take the photo with the graduates and the other guests, I'm going to ask the person at the mic with the DJ, you choose for me Orchestra Symphony to Glory or Glory to God. I think I gave it to you. You will play it in that form as Madam Chancellor will take a momentous photo. And this is how it will work. Dean School of Business, Dr. Ali Kama, come forward and join me. So we'll all, Madam Chancellor, will start from here. We'll all rise up. Then you will take, the fellows who are camera mkwapi. So photo will be taken here. And then the dean will lead you to stand their side. You'll take a photo of that group. Then School of Education, School of Agriculture, School of Business. Then the parents, the faculty, and then you come back. So Dean, School of Business. Yeah, now wait, I request. Madam Chancellor, I now kindly request you, together with the Pro-Chancellor, the Lukenya University founder, BOT Chair of Lukenya University, Chair, University Council, and the Vice Chancellor to join the guests and the graduates for a momentous photo. To God be the glory. We may stand and rejoice. Play that music loud enough. Let's clap for the graduates now. It's our time. Aliye mukomboze msifune inje msikie. Graduates now, feel it. Please walk the steps. Please, graduates, remain where you are. We'll have a moment for where you are heading to. Usimalize yote saa hii. Okay. Naomba sasa mcheze mimina baraka sijae tele. Kule kwingine ama sawa, hiyo atafanya kama procession. You can also stretch a bit. Utingisha mabeka, kichwa. Tunaomba hao wengine ambao si cameramen and women wale wako na simu, mnaweza songa kidogo mtupatie nafasi hapo. And then the graduates who are yet to take your oath. So where are you going? Graduates, where are you going? You are yet to be admitted into the bar. Unaenda wapi? The graduates or the graduates now, please resume your seats. Graduates now resume your seats, for we want now to admit you. For the graduates, it's now when I'm about to give you a chance to throw up your capes and celebrate. Kwa hivyo tulia kidogo mahali ulipo. Now next the faculty. The faculty. Mnaweza kusonga mbele kidogo. Kama Dr. Kama, please. The Chancellor is to join the lecturers who have taught you for very many years or very few days and have imparted knowledge into you until you have now reached where you are. Naomba mtulie mahali mlipo. Just for a few minutes we do our thing with the graduates now who belong to me as your registrar. You now belong to me. Now we may resume our seats. Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Thank you, thank you. I request we resume our seats briefly. Now, Madam Chancellor, we want to perform a ritual because the graduates were told this is a rite of passage. May I request the graduates to turn your tassels. Tassels is put it on your right. On your right first. Madam Chancellor, I now have the honor to ask the graduates to turn their tassels from right to left. Bado. Congratulations, graduates. I now call upon you to stand up that you may take alumni pledge of loyalty to alma mater. And you'll repeat this after me. Hello? Aya, tuende kazi. You are ready? I am today a proud graduate of Lukenya University. The university that embraces a green philosophy and holds generations with esteem. We shall repeat that one. And holds generations with esteem. I pledge that I will undertake to work for the improvement of the society. I will foster values that include responsiveness, inclusiveness, integrity, teamwork, community service, excellence, exploration, innovation, transparency, and accountability. To contribute towards a greener, better world in my profession. I will be an ambassador of my alma mater, Lukenya University, and provide support in the best way possible. So help me God. May the graduates throw up their caps and clap for them. We congratulate you. Madam Chancellor, I'm now pleased to affirm that Lukenya University class of 22 are now eligible for Lukenya University Alumni Association membership. May the graduates once again clap for themselves. Madam Chancellor, I request the Vice Chancellor, Lukenya University, Professor Constituton Nyamboga, to present these graduates back to their parents, guardians, and the society. Mnarudishwa kwenu, university imeisha. Go and serve. Vice Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, the persons who entered this graduation square for the purposes of conferment of various degrees and out of diplomas and certificates were graduates at that initial stage. This ceremony has transitioned them from graduates to graduates. Madam Chancellor, please allow me to present the graduates back to their parents, guardians, and the society.
May the graduates turn back to their parents and wave at them. Thank you. You may remain standing. Madam Chancellor, I now invite the Vice Chancellor to dissolve the congregation.
By powers conferred upon me as the Vice Chancellor of Lukenya University, I declare the congregation of Lukenya University fourth graduation ceremony officially dissolved.
Clap for yourselves. Now I would like to make a few announcements. Madam Chancellor, allow me to make few announcements. There is lunch for everybody. So the graduates, your parents, and invited guests, the ushers will lead you to old library. And if you know where it is, please lead a guest there for lunch. Staff members, you'll have your lunch at the university boardroom. Invited guests, the Chancellor and the rest, we will talk pole where your lunch will be served. This guy should not know. With that, I'm also told students from Mandera, you'll remain behind, you'll come to the stage there. Your member of parliament and other colleagues would like to speak to you. So if you come from Mandera, you'll remain behind. With that, may we play the national anthem, the first verse only, and please remain standing until the Chancellor's procession has left. Processional song? Recession. So, relax. Okay, now we start with the Chancellor. Those who are the first, so the Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Founder Mother, ngoja kidogo bwana tutangaze na tuchipange. So the mess bearer, please. Recession may start. Please play the recession song. Kwaherini. Tutaonana tena Mungu akitujalia yako.
Kalembe.